Hey guys, it's 80s Everything here, and today I am going to do a movie review on the 1984 movie Up Here, Red Dawn. Anyway, I own no rights to the images from Red Dawn to the right or left of me on the screen, and also there is going to be no background music in this video because this is a movie about war, and I don't think happy giddy up music should be in this video because I don't think it fits the tone of the movie review or the movie that I'm going to be talking about. And also because of that, sadly my microphone is going to be a little bit more staticky. But hopefully in the next video I am going to have background music again. And yeah. 2. There is going to be a somewhat spoiler alert for this movie review. So if you haven't watched this movie, maybe stay away from this video. Or if you want to watch this movie review and get some insight on the movie, and then you're like, oh, maybe I should check this movie out. And then you go check the movie out. You can do that too. Number 3. This is a movie about war. I am going to be talking about shooting and it is a movie about war. So if you don't like shooting and stuff, this is your warning to get out. And YouTube, please don't take this video down just because I said the word shooting. Please don't take it down. I am just doing a movie review on the movie Red Dawn. Please don't take this video down, YouTube, again. Now, the movie Red Dawn is about these 4 or 5 high school kids, and when they are in school one day, Soviets invade their town in Colorado, and then a lot of people are killed, and then the kids are the survivors, so they go hide out in the woods, and then they go and defeat the Soviets. And now I'm gonna tell you some scenes, and I'm gonna tell you some scenes and tell you what I think about them. Now, in the beginning of this movie, there's this one scene where the high school kid's history teacher is looking at something through the window, and the history teacher goes out of the school because he sees something in the window, and he sees the people he sees the people in the parachutes and with a lot of army gear on, like army clothing. And then now, as of this movie review, I've only seen the movie Red Dawn 2 times. And the second time, my heart was bumping. And I was kind of nervous to see the history teacher. He was talking to the people, and it was either that the Soviets, because they speak Russian, didn't understand him, or thought that the history teacher was going to do something, so they shot him. And that got me a little bit riled up. I stopped the movie right there and then went on to watch the movie a different day because I was kind of shocked. So, yeah, that was one of the shocking scenes. And then, for me anyways. And then, there's another scene where the kids are, just getting out in the woods. It's like October, and they're out in the woods. Actually, they're not just getting out in the woods. They started in September. Anyways, they're out in the woods. It's October now. And then they go to, I think one of the kids' relative's house or friend's house. And then, and then they, and then the old man who lives there with his wife and his other two relatives, they say, the old man says that you're not in free America anymore. And they're like, oh, well, what's free America? And the old man is like, well, we're on the occupied part. And then the old man says, we're 40 miles behind enemy lines. Which kind of didn't make sense to me, because if they're 40 miles behind enemy lines, then wouldn't that mean they're technically in the free America zone? Because they're 40 miles behind enemy lines. They're not 40 miles in front of enemy lines. So that got me confused. And also, the first time when I was watching this movie, I got really confused about, like, are the Soviets invading? Are the Cubans invading? Because, like, there's some instances in the movie where the army men speak Spanish, that means they're Cuban, or they speak Russian, that means they're Soviets. It was kind of confusing for me to differentiate the two. Like, are the Cubans that are invading? Are the Soviets? That's another thing. So then there's this one scene of the kids shooting the bad guys, and they shot this one bad guy, like, I think once or twice, and then he gets up and he walks to his army vehicle, and I'm like, how can he walk up? He just got shot, like, twice, very badly. And that kind of also doesn't make sense to me, because later on in the movie, there's people literally dying from one gunshot wound instantly. And I'm like, how? So, yeah. So then there's this other scene where the kids go back into the town, and there's this one girl talking to this one Soviet person, and Soviet person is like really friendly to the girl, and after they talk, the camera fades to the higher up part, and it says Soviet American Friendship Center. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe they are friends now, but then I'm also thinking, wait, why are they friends if, like, a month ago they literally invaded them, and they still want to invade them? So maybe I was thinking it could also be a trap. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. It could also be a trap. Another scene that I found shocking / terrifying is that one of the kids, his name's Daryl, and Daryl accidentally got a tracker like in his stomach by the Russians, and then the leader of the group of kids is like, oh, what, why do you make them follow us? Or yeah, like why do you make them follow us? And then they want to kill Daryl because he has a tracker from the Russians in his stomach, and everybody is like, yeah, shoot him, and Daryl is like, no, and then the leader says, no, I can't do it, and then one of the other boys does, and that got me like something tingling in my face and my body. I was like, oh no, they really just shot their friend. Wow. So, yeah, after that scene, I was like shocked. Like, they just shot one of the people of the group, and that was devastating. I don't know if I have any more to say about that. And also, at the end of the movie, they win the war. They won World War III. You know, actually, that doesn't make sense because the Russians and the Cubans invaded the USA. So, and to have a world war, a lot of nations have to be involved, not just 3. So, technically it wasn't a World War III. It was just a war against the Cubans, Russians, and USA. So, I just figured something out. And there's also a sad message, but an enlightened message, I think I want to use that word. At the end of the movie, it says something along the lines of like this. So after the war, it says like, so we won the war, and mostly a lot of children fought to get this nation back, and they didn't want to see this nation perish. That's something along the lines of what the person says at the end of the movie. And this is going to end the movie review. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notification bell so you will never miss an upload. YouTube, can you please not take this video down? Can you please not give it a community guideline strike or a violation? I just wanted to share this video with my viewers and give a good movie review on it. And that's all I have to say. Bye, guys.